Hey Internet, it's me. Tonight we watched Pumpkinhead 3. And now I know we watched the first two, and after that second one, I wasn't sure about the franchise. The first one was pretty good. It was, just a fun time. It was what you would expect from like an 80s supernatural slasher type thing. The second one was garbage. Like, everything was less. So this one, I didn't really know what to expect. Honestly, I really liked it. Like, all the effects were better. They still had practical for most of the movie. There was CG in some spots, but not terrible. And one of the first things I noticed in the movie was how good the set deck was. Like, everything looked incredible. Starting with, like, the crematorium and even just the shed out there.
Mm-hmm.
The graveyard, they had the elevated grave back, which was amazing. The witch's hut. Like, everything looked really good. And they actually recreated a lot of the scenes from the first movie, which was 20 years prior. So it's not like they could have just found the same stage. Like, they had to recreate everything. So, yeah, I thought they did really good.
So you really liked it.
I mean, it's not like my top 10 favorite horror movies or anything, but...
I'd say I liked it. I didn't really like it, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was. I liked that it was a continuation of the first one, throughout the BS of the second one.
Yes, got rid of the second one entirely.
Like you said, we saw the same places, then they looked great. They looked just like the old... the witch was back and she was badass.
The monster looked really good.
He looked really good. Like you said, the CG was okay. They used it minimally, but where they did use it, it was just enough.
The kill effects were great. A lot of those were really good. The silhouette on the roof
silhouette on the roof was great. I wish that the CG was better for Pumpkinhead coming through the church window.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the only letdown for the CG.
But, I mean, they can only do so much. It was still early 2000s, and I'm sure this wasn't a big budget movie, so...
Right. All the kill shots looked really good. I love the look of the dead bodies.
Yeah.
From the beginning, like the corpses.
Mm-hmm.
They looked really disgusting.
And the acting was surprisingly good, too.
The acting was fine. I liked that Lance Henriksen was back and they used him as a guiding force.
Yep.
And when Pumpkinhead was first conjured, he first turned into Lance Henriksen, and then from there,
that scene was
turned
awesome.
into Pumpkinhead.
That transformation scene was really good.
That was really good.
Because a lot of that was practical, and that looked really cool.
It was the perfect mix of practical and CG blended to get the monster conjured up, resurrected. The ending was a little bit of a letdown. It was nice that the cremations didn't work, like you were saying. The people were already dead, so the witch didn't say that there was anything that they could be done.
Yeah.
So I liked that didn't work.
Yeah, I was going to be really upset if that did work, because he's like, oh, if we put it right, then Pumpkinhead will go away. It's like, but you can't put it right. Like, the hitchhiker they just murdered, you can't unmurder the guy.
Right.
And then for these bodies, like, even if they cremate the bodies, they still weren't respected and buried like they were supposed to be. Parts of them were sold off for money or whatever, and you're not going to recover those parts. Like, you can't fix things. This isn't a situation you can make better. Like the old lady said, there's no fixing this. You're damned, you caused this, you have to deal with the consequences. So I like that it didn't work. I would have been very disappointed if it did.
Mm-hmm. It was nice. It was a little bit of a red herring.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like we thought, oh, this is going to work. And they were They were making it like it was going to work. And then at the very end, it didn't work. So that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very happy because I was worried. I'm like, oh, they're going to make this work. And they're going to go for a crap ending. And they're going to ruin the lore.
But
it didn't.
That said, the ending was still a little bit of a letdown. Like... It seemed like more of just the regular Pumpkinhead kills. You want the final one to be more climactic.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't really feel like it was.
Yeah.
It just all of a sudden happened and, took little to no time to come to a head and end. So that was a bit of a letdown for me. But other than that, I enjoyed the movie.
I really liked... Pumpkinhead toyed with people a little bit here, I felt like. Like, especially the one that stuck out with me was the church. Where, how Doc tried to barricade the door to keep Pumpkinhead away from them in the basement.
He barricaded the door.
And then Pumpkinhead did the same thing and barricaded them into the church. And I thought that was kind of fun. How he was just, like, toying with them a little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I really... Like I said, it's not, like, my favorite or anything, but it was good. It was a lot better than I was expecting. Like, after the second movie, I'm like, I don't know. And then I did happen to see, like, just some of the ratings online, and, like, I think Rotten Tomatoes had it sitting like a 28 or something. And, like, a lot of the reviews were negative, and now that I've seen the movie, I don't understand that at all. It was not a subpar movie.
No, it was good.
Yeah, it was a very good continuation of the first one. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the pacing. I wasn't bored. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 7. I was wavering between an 8, but I don't think I want to give it an 8. I don't think I really liked it, but I liked it.
I can agree with a 7. Yeah, the 7's good. 7. It was fun. It was a good creature feature. You know, I enjoyed the acting, the setting. Nothing was too dark that you couldn't tell what was going on. Like, everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm going to say 7. It was above average. I'm glad I watched it. If someone was asking if they should watch it, I would definitely say yes.
Go for it. Just 1 and 3. Skip 2.
Yeah, which they did.
Although you don't have to see 1 because they do a good job expositioning what 1 was all about.
Yeah.
So,
which is good because, I mean, if you're going to do a sequel 20 years later, you should recap. Like, this movie is for an entire new generation of people. Like, the people that watched the first one in their teens are in their late 30s now. So,
yeah. The only thing I want Pumpkinhead to look like an actual pumpkin for a head.
Yeah.
Not like a legit pumpkin, but like it's just a big brain.
Mm-hmm.
Like why is he called Pumpkinhead? I want him to look more pumpkin.
He does look like a xenomorph with like the elongated alien head type thing.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah.
But whatever, that's just nitpicking.
So there you go. It was a good movie. It was definitely a good sequel. Better than that other garbage sequel that we're just going to ignore. And
I'm excited for number 4.
I was going to say, now I kind of have high hopes for the next one. It was made a year later. I don't know if it's the same people or not, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night for Pumpkinhead 4, the pumpkining.
Yeah.
If that's what it's called, I don't know.
I don't think it's that, but we'll see. Bye.